How's it going?
I'm good, thank you. Good to see you.
Yeah, you too. Thanks for joining us today. Um, just thought we'd have a little catch up on our upcoming Wild and Free Adventures and Alan Stokes surf coaching adventure, which starts on the 12th of May.
Yeah,
Super excited by that.
spring
Um,
is on the way.
yeah, exactly. Before we get into any detail, I just thought it would be useful for people to understand who this course is aimed at and who's going to benefit from it.
Well, this course is basically it's a 4-day intensive course geared up to basically get your surfing progression to kind of just fast track it really and get people learning a lot quicker. And
Sure.
it's geared at intermediate surfers, but also it's open to beginner into intermediate. So it's a really good way if you've already had a few surf lessons to now just really speed up your learning curve. So yeah, that's who it's geared at. And ultimately, we're looking to get people on green waves in a variety of conditions,
Sure.
and just really get to teach people how to read the conditions and get them riding nice green waves.
Exactly, brilliant. I think you've nailed it right there. I think as well, I always remember from our last trip that was what was really beneficial was actually learning from the different breaks along the Newquay coast and all of that section there, taking the van out, doing some road trips, going to where the swell is, reading it, and learning from yourself on that one.
Yeah, that's exactly what this whole course is for. It's basically we're just trying to cram as much as we can into the 4 days, multiple surfs per day, utilizing the local beach that we're going to be staying at Morganporth, but then also spreading our wings out along the coast and just picking picking the eyes out of it. Really, the tide's going to be moving in and out. The winds are changing. The swell will change over the 4 days, and we'll just be at each spot at each little beach when it turns on. And the beautiful thing about that is just seeing people transition in different conditions and be able to teach a variety of skills, and set some goals in different locations and see how people, yeah, basically just kind of like adapt and start to surf in a different way to maybe that they've already become accustomed to.
Excellent. So I guess to sum it up, it's sort of like you're refining the skills that you've already learned and actually enhancing them and in a safe environment to sort of develop those skills to the next level.
Yeah, obviously the priority is safety first, fun second.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just really nice. We just take a small group of people that are all looking to just kind of fast track their surfing experience, and that's what it is. It's a really lovely experience. Um, just along the coast here, surfing some really lovely waves. Nothing too crazy, nothing too scary,
Yeah.
but we will get you out of your comfort zone and challenge you to surf some really nice kind of long peeling green waves. That's ultimately our goal. Really, is to start to teach people how to turn on waves, get them connecting turns together, increasing their speed along a wave, and starting to understand and really read the ocean conditions. That's kind of your next step. Once you've learned to kind of catch whitewater waves, your next step is to paddle out and start surfing we call it out the back, where you see surfers sitting waiting for waves. And
Sure.
really, all they're doing is they're reading the ocean and they're waiting for the right wave that's going to allow them to do what they want to do on that wave. So that's what this course is all about. 4 days. We've got surf coaching. We've got kind of like a little safari around the coast looking for the waves we want to surf. And then we've got yoga to keep us nice and supple and energized. And then really good food to come back to as well. So, yeah, it's a
Yeah.
great little trip. And I look forward to it every year. It's really nice to see the guests when they get back from quite a long surf. They're all pretty tired.
Exactly.
Hopefully everyone's had some great waves, and then we all sit down and everyone's eyes light up when they see the food that she prepares, because it's really something else. It looks like art, you know.
Absolutely.
And it's really nice just around the table with the group, just chatting about the waves that we've had, and then coming up with a plan for our next surf.
Yep.
Um, and then when everyone's eaten, everyone's kind of full and just kind of digesting. We sit down and we go through all of the footage, because every surf session is filmed.
Yeah.
So we sit down, we go through the footage, and we analyze people's waves, and we go through basically from them catching the wave, paddling into it, standing up, riding it to the shore. We take that wave apart, we put it back together, and yeah, we just give feedback on bits that we can improve on, we can pick up on bad habits with movement and things like that. And then, yeah, we take that into our next surf, and hopefully everyone improves as we go.
Yeah, sure. I can vouch for the surf analysis for sure. Watching yourself on a wave surfing is most certainly the best way to actually learn, isn't it? And see, other than being in the water, obviously, but seeing yourself in that right position, where you potentially could improve, where you should have been, where you could have been, etc. I think it's just such a great way, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I think sometimes it's quite hard to have that awareness of what your body looks like and how you're moving in such a short period of time. We're talking seconds on a wave. So it all happens quite quickly when you're in the surf. So the best thing is to come back, watch your waves. We go through it all. And it's really nice for me. I can then start to give you really good tips and advice, ways that I've coached myself through the years to progress. So we're utilizing the same tools that I've used, through my professional career to get better every time I surf. So it's tried and tested by myself. And yeah, it's just lovely to be able to pass that information on, the experience on to people, and then just see them get in the surf. And sometimes people, they'll come back from surf one, we'll go through the footage, and I can just pick up little bad habits straight away. And then I just give them a little tip, and they paddle back for surf two, and they first wave, they just nail it. So yeah, it's great. It's really nice to see. So,
awesome. Yeah. And we can do all of that in the comfort of our luxury lodge, which I can't wait for us to stay in, over a beer, which sounds great.
Yeah, it's a really nice course. It's 4 days, and you're just immersed in this really lovely little valley experience in Morgan Porth. It's a really nice way to just disconnect, I think, from maybe your normal kind of daily life, and just immerse yourself into the surfing world and surf all day, do some yoga, eat some good food, and enjoy a really nice place to stay in.
Brilliant. Alan, you've summed it up so well, honestly. Can't wait to see you all on this adventure and come and enjoy some waves and some Stoke with us. All right.
Lovely to talk to you, Joe. One last thing, just if you have any inquiries, any questions, maybe you're wondering if it's a course for you, please drop One Free Adventures an email or a message on their Instagram. Feel free to drop me a direct message if you want any advice. And we'll get you booked on. Hope to see you all in May.
Thank you, Alan. See ya.
See you later. Cheers.
Bye.